One day she looked at you like you were the only man alive. Her eyes burned with passion. Her messages were instant. Her body couldn't get enough of you. And then suddenly silence. Her replies turned cold. Her body language shifted. Her smile, the same smile that used to make you feel like a king, disappeared overnight. You tell yourself, it must be something random. Maybe she's stressed. Maybe she's busy. But deep down you know the truth. She lost interest. And here's the harsh reality no one wants to admit. A woman's attraction doesn't die slowly, like a candle melting away. It vanishes in an instant, like a switch being turned off. Why? Because she tested you, and you failed. The test of women. Women don't test you consciously. They don't wake up thinking, let me destroy his confidence today. But subconsciously, her biology pushes her to check you, to challenge you, to measure whether you are a man she can trust, respect, and surrender to. From the beginning of time, women survived by aligning themselves with men who could lead, protect, and provide certainty. Weakness meant danger. Hesitation meant risk. Fear meant death. Even today, in our modern, safe world, the instincts remain. She doesn't test you to be cruel. She tests you to feel safe. Because for a woman, safety isn't just physical. It's emotional, psychological, primal. She needs to know, if I fall, will he catch me? If I panic, will he stay calm? If I challenge him, will he collapse or stand firm? And when she sees even a trace of weakness, even a second of uncertainty, her instincts switch off. Overnight, how you failed without knowing. You didn't realize it, but you failed her test. Maybe you hesitated when she challenged your opinion. Maybe you begged for validation instead of standing tall. Maybe you overexplained yourself, thinking it would make you look honest. Maybe you blew up with emotion, proving you can't control yourself. Or maybe you just acted too safe, too polite, too predictable. Understand this. Women are not attracted to weakness. They may appreciate kindness. They may thank you for effort. But deep attraction, the fire in their body, that belongs only to strength. The second she sees hesitation, the fantasy dies. The second she senses fear, her desire evaporates. The second she realizes she's in control, she no longer respects you. And respect, once lost, almost never comes back. The switch effect. Most men believe women lose interest gradually. They think, if I keep doing good things, if I stay around long enough, she'll come back. Wrong. Attraction is not a negotiation. It doesn't fade like slow music. It cuts off like a power outage. One moment, her body craves you. The next, it shuts down. Not because she decided it, but because her instincts turned the switch. She can't control it. She won't explain it. All she knows is, something feels wrong. He's not the man. And you'll sit there confused, replaying the memories. But she liked me yesterday. She kissed me last week. She told me I'm different. None of that matters now. Because once the switch is off, it's off. The dark truth she'll never admit. Here's the part she'll never tell you. Not to your face, not to her friends, not even to herself. Women dream of strength. They fantasize about certainty. They crave the man who doesn't hesitate, doesn't need approval, doesn't collapse under pressure. But society taught her to lie. To say, I want a nice guy. I want someone who always listens. I want someone safe. No, that's not what her body responds to. Her body responds to the man who moves with purpose, who doesn't ask permission every second, who leads without apology. And when she realizes you're not that man, she won't argue. She won't fight. She'll just lose interest. Instantly. That's why she was burning for you one day and cold the next. Real life examples. Think back. The girl who texted you nonstop, then suddenly ghosted. The girlfriend who used to laugh at your jokes, then started rolling her eyes. The woman who kissed you passionately, then turned her head away in bed. You thought it was random. You thought it was your bad luck. It wasn't. It was the switch. And once it flipped, you couldn't bring it back. How to never lose her interest again. So, how do you stop this from happening? How do you make sure the switch never turns off? The answer is not to be fake. It's not to play games or memorize lines. It's to become the man she cannot test into failure. That means certainty in actions. Stop hesitating. If you want her, show it. If you decide, own it. Calm under pressure. She raises her voice. Stay grounded. She challenges you. Smile, don't break. Independence. Never need her validation. Want her, yes, but never need her. Presence. Look into her eyes and let her feel you're unshakable. Boundaries. Never allow disrespect. She tests you. Hold your ground without anger, without weakness. When you live this way, she doesn't need to believe in you. She feels it, deep in her body. And that feeling, that's what keeps her interest alive. Most men will never hear this truth. They'll keep begging. They'll keep waiting for her to come back. But you're hearing the reality right now. Her interest didn't fade by accident. It died because you showed weakness. It disappeared because you failed the test. And once that switch is off, she's gone. The only way forward is transformation, not tricks, not begging, but becoming the man she cannot resist. So let me ask you, do you want to keep making excuses? Or do you want to be the man she never forgets? The man whose presence turns her body into fire? The man who never gets tested into weakness? The man who leads without apology? It's your choice. Backhand index pointing right. Write in the comments right now. Never weak again. Because until you decide that, you'll keep watching her lose interest overnight.